everyone, so it is monthly favourites time, and this month I have so many new things to share with you guys. Not necessarily all new, but just I've been loving so many things and I just want to tell you all about them. Number one is eyeshadow. Now I can be really boring when it comes to eyeshadow and just wear the same look all the time, which is kind of what I have on today. So I haven't really represented myself very well today because I had to do my makeup in a little bit of a hurry because I have to get over to Jim's mum's house for dinner in a bit. And I thought, well, to tell you the truth, my brushes were dirty, so I couldn't go and do the eye makeup that I really wanted to do. And now I sound really bad and unprepared, but basically I just thought I'll do my usual look that takes me 2 minutes and I'll do my other look another time for you guys. But basically, this is the look that I wear all the time, which is naked lunch on the lid with a bit of satin taupe and charcoal brown just kind of blended through the outer corners and just a tiny bit of satin taupe under the eyes. But I've branched out and I've been carrying around with me because I don't know if you guys know, but I travel a lot. I'm always in London in hotels and in all over the place. Anyway, I've been carrying around my whole MAC eyeshadow palette. I have like a few of these, but this is my one that I just use all the time. I used to have lots of different coloured ones for when I used to do more kind of like going around doing people's makeup, because that was what I did before YouTube. So in here is all of my favourite MAC eyeshadows, and maybe I'll do a blog post on all of these if you guys want to see the blog post, if you want to see them in more detail, because it's hard to show on camera. But I've been branching out and I've been using Patina, which is this beautiful gold shade here, and Sketch, which is this one in the corner, which is a dark burgundy purple colour that's not too shimmery. And Patina is just such a nice kind of muted gold. It's just so pretty. It's underrated because it looks really boring in the pan. But I've been wearing that on my lid, and then Sketch kind of like really quite heavily blended into the outer corner, and then like Sketch underneath with an angled brush, really quite dark. So those have been my two favourite eyeshadows. That was a very long-winded story, which I'm sorry for. Next favourite is the Babyliss Pro Perfect Curl. It looks like something to use in sports, but it's actually something that curls your hair, and I'm always eager to try the new Babyliss hair curling tools because I've pretty much loved all of them. The only one that I don't really use is the, I think it's called Wave Envy, because I never really wear my hair in that style, but all the other ones you guys know from when I've started YouTube. Basically I've always used all the Babyliss conical ones. When I discovered that, it just changed my life. But this is like revolutionary. It is so weird how it does it. In fact, I don't even know how it works, but I'm going to show you guys on like a little piece of my hair. Oh, by the way guys, this is like the top spec one that I've got, and it like has loads of different settings and it's all got lots and lots of different things going on with it. But there is like a more simpler consumer version called Curl Secret on the high street, which basically does exactly the same job. It just doesn't have some of the extra settings. So I've just turned it onto the medium heat and you see the light come on there. And the most important thing guys is to make sure that if I show you this side, you can see the little curling barrel thing there. That's what I'm going to call it. And this side is just nothing. You need to make sure that the barrel thing is facing your head, okay? Oh, it even says on it, I just made it start going. It even says on it, important, always use this side facing towards the head. Now I did this all over my hair yesterday and then just kind of brushed it out, and it looks so pretty. And even today my hair is still really kind of like just got a nice wave to it and looks really natural. It's not too curly, but you can get this really curly if you want to. Pop this on where you want the curl to start, and then just clamp down, ready? And it sucks your hair in! How weird is that? Then we're hearing beeps because I've got a timer on it. I'm just going to wait for oh, that means it's done. I open it and look. That is my perfect curl. Hold on, I've just put this down on my bed. Oops. Let's put it down on this box. There we go. And that is my perfect curl. How cool is that? I just absolutely love this, and when I used it yesterday it was just so quick and easy to use. And once I'd brushed them, because I don't wear my curls like this, I kind of brushed them all out, and I actually even like it today how it's, I've slept on it and now it just looks really kind of like worn in and nice and a bit messier. So what I do with this, I'm now going to have one piece of hair that's way more curly than the rest, but I would brush it out. Don't have a brush on my bed here, so I'm just going to use my fingers and as you can see it's going to be very pingy right now. So there we go, that is how you use it. I really like how you can create the really perfect curls if you want to, or you can just really brush them out and make them look way more natural and more like a kind of loose wave. Sorry, got an itchy nose here. Yeah, and I just think what a cool kind of innovative hair tool. Love this. My next favourite is the Real Techniques powder brush. I love the Real Techniques brushes, and not just because they are Jim's sister's brushes. I just love them because they are excellent brushes. I just think, oh my god, I would literally be so happy if I brought out a product or like anything and it was this good. They just apply makeup so wonderfully, and they're synthetics, they're really easy to clean. And this is the big powder brush, and I've been loving this in the last month. When I got the Real Techniques brushes, I used to kind of ignore this brush in my collection. I just thought it's kind of too big and I never really have a use for a brush this big. But recently I've just been loving using it for bronzer. I just think it gives a really kind of natural look. So what I've been doing is with this, putting lots of bronzer on it and then kind of going all over my forehead and then onto my cheek, and in the classic kind of bronzer 3 shape like that, just to kind of bronze up my face. Like I've done it today and it looks really, really subtle. I don't look super tanned. And I also use it for bronzing up my neck, because my face is always, throughout summer, my face always tans and my neck looks really, really white, and then I can be really, really tanned on my chest just because that's what happens. So yeah, I've just been loving this big brush, and it's so soft as well and just applies the product so well. Now my next favourite is a blush, and this blush I presume would have been in a monthly favourites much earlier in the year. I bought this when I was in New York for IMATS, which would have been, oh, not earlier in the year, it was like April last year, so a long time ago, so lots of you won't have seen me feature this blush before, but it is NARS Sin, and my friend Fleur introduced me to this on our New York trip. She came into my room because she had jet lag like me. We were just going through makeup, and I love looking through other people's makeup bags. She showed me this NARS trio of blushes she had, and I was like, oh, that one, I've never used that, it looks like a dirty, plummy, purpley colour, like that wouldn't look good at all. She was like, try it on, you'll fall in love with it. I tried it on and I did fall in love with it, and I went out and bought it in New York that day. And this is the exact same one that I bought in New York. So blushes last a really long time. I know NARS blushes are very expensive, but I've had this for over a year and I've used it a lot, and I haven't even hit pan on it yet. I guess because you need such a small amount of it. But yeah, I have it on today, and I find, number one, it makes me instantly, my skin tone look more tanned, which I really like. It just gives you kind of like a healthy glow, and I just never would imagine a colour that looks like this to make your skin look so nice. There's not really a lot else I can say about the colour, but I'm wearing it on my cheeks and I love it. Next favourite I'm wearing right now as well, so it's a good kind of demonstration for you guys, and it's the Makeup Forever HD foundation. Oh my goodness, you guys, I got this when I was in LA and I bought the concealer at the same time. The concealer has already made a favourites video because that I fell in love with instantly, but I don't like to review a foundation until I've used it for quite a long time, because I think it takes a while to find out if I really love a foundation. And I can tell you guys now that I really, really love this foundation. I have the colour 118, and I got colour matched in a Makeup Forever store in LA on Robertson Boulevard. I remember it very well. And what I love about this is the amount of coverage that I can get with using hardly any product. It kind of reminds me of Laura Mercier foundations, where they're so highly pigmented that you can use a small amount so that your face doesn't look kind of caked in makeup, but get that flawless finish. Because sometimes, especially when I'm on camera, like for filming videos for you guys, or I'm always on camera, I film a lot of videos, I work with lots of brands, or the Daily Mix channel, other YouTube channels. If I'm like going to an event and I'm going to have my picture taken, I want to have a really good foundation on that makes my skin look flawless. So this is the one that I've been reaching for all the time in the last month. What I also like about it is that it's not too matte. I powder it, especially if I'm going to be on camera, but if I'm just wearing it out in the day, I don't powder it, and it actually has, within a couple of hours, quite a dewy finish. That's obviously because I have a bit of oil in my skin, so it might not give you that finish if you have drier skin. But I do think this would be okay on dry skin because it's definitely not that matte. It's just really fluidy and feels lovely. I've actually done a way more in-depth review of this and kind of photographed it on my face closer up on my blog, which is tanyaburr.co.uk. So if you want to read more about this foundation and see more pictures of me wearing it, then head over to my blog, and the link I will put in the description box down below. Last makeup item I've been loving is kind of skincare, not makeup, and it is the Elizabeth Arden 8 Hour Cream I can't even tell you guys how long I've used this for, probably about 6 years, which is such a long time to kind of have a relationship with the lip balm. But I really have been kind of married to this lip balm. I've kind of dibbled, had affairs, sorry lip balm, sorry Elizabeth Arden, I have had affairs and gone with other lip balms at times, but this one has always been there for me in my handbag. So even when I've been going with another lip balm, this sounds really inappropriate now, even when I've been going with another lip balm, I've always had this at the same time, almost like I don't trust the other one, and that I know that I have this as backup because I know that it works so well. This isn't a glamorous product, it doesn't smell very nice, it doesn't, like, it looks like a funny orangey colour. I'm just going to squirt some out to show you. Can you see that? I don't want to waste it. But it is the best lip balm. It's the only, I even have Jim asking for me for this lip balm sometimes. It's so, so good. It's just the best lip balm ever. I sleep with it on my lips every single night, and I put it on like twice throughout the day as well, and it just keeps my lips feeling lovely. My next favourite is an accessory favourite, and I just feel so happy for my friend Ingrid, who's Miss Glamorazzi here on YouTube. I'm sure loads of you know who she is already, because she's teamed up with a jewellery brand, Bauble Bar, that I know she's loved for like over a year, probably like 2 years. She sent me a couple of pieces and I just fell in love with them, so I just really wanted to show you guys and also support her. In this little velvet pouch that says Bauble Bar on it. Now this is the first piece that I just think is beautiful. It's a little leather like cuff bracelet with a really pretty cream flower on with gold detailing and a little crystal in the middle there. How cute does this look? Seriously guys, I just think it's so gorgeous, and I love how it looks with like my really light coloured nails as well, because it kind of like looks good with this. Yeah, I absolutely love that. And the other piece is a necklace I really like, and Ingrid said this in one of her videos as well, and this is something I love as well, wearing necklaces that are really statement like this one. I think this is so cool. And Ingrid knows that I love this pale green colour, which is probably why she sent me this one. And I would wear this with like a really plain t-shirt, or I love like very kind of embellished jewel statement necklaces like this over kind of cashmere, really soft fluffy jumpers, like maybe in like a light grey colour or something. I think this would look so good. So I'm really excited about this. Haven't actually worn this yet, but I've been wearing this loads. Now I have a film favourite this month, which is March of the Penguins. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I absolutely adore penguins. I just really enjoy watching them on TV. And I finally got around to watching March of the Penguins this month, and I actually ended up watching it like 3 times. And I've been watching it just kind of in bed on my laptop because it's so cute. It's basically a documentary about penguins and how they live. And it's amazing, like the hard work that they have to go through. Like they go like 4 months without eating sometimes. I love the film because you learn so much about penguins, like real kind of facts. I sound like such a penguin geek now, but yeah, you learn loads, but it's just so cute as well. Like you get to see penguins being born, and I just think it's such an amazing thing that people manage to capture this on camera, and yeah, it's just so cool. So I'd highly recommend that film. And finally, my favourite song of the month is London Grammar, Wasting My Young Years. I kind of loved this song throughout the summer, but I've been listening to it on repeat throughout the last month. I tweeted out some of the lyrics and you guys were like, oh, I love that so much. And I don't know if many of you knew that it was actually from that song. I think lots of you thought I actually just made up that sentence, but I didn't. It came from that song. So I'm going to link it down below. I'm not going to tell you guys anything else about it. Just go and listen to it. And I don't know if you'll like it, but I really, really love it. So I'll link that song down in the description box below. And that is it for my September favourites, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed just sitting here chatting to you guys. I feel like I'm just talking to all my friends. And yeah, oh, I'm going to do a giveaway here. So this is like sneaking in a giveaway at the end of the video. So if you've watched to the end, then you are very lucky, because I am going to go out and buy one of every single thing that I talked about in this video, even the March of the Penguins film. So you are super lucky for winning that, because that is just going to be the best film of your life. All you have to do to be in with a chance to win all of these amazing products and music and films and whatever else I showed in this video is subscribe to my channel. So to do that, all you need to do is click the subscribe button, which is just underneath the video here. If you don't have a YouTube account, make one. It's really easy to make one. And then just make sure that you're subscribed. Also, you need to just leave me a comment in the comments section, which is also down below, and you just need to log into your YouTube account to do that, and tell me what your monthly favourites are. You can tell me just one thing, or you can tell me lots of things. Or the best thing is I'm going to have this giveaway open for 1 week only. So I'm not dragging it out this time, guys. This is literally a very quick giveaway. It's 1 week only, but you can come back every single day this week and enter. So you could come and tell me, oh, I've been loving Revlon blush in so-and-so, like today, and make sure you're subscribed obviously, and then tomorrow you can come back and leave another comment saying, oh, I've also been loving so-and-so and so-and-so, like, and tell me different product every single day. Make sure that you come back and enter. You can enter, I guess, 7 times, which is really exciting. Gives you more of a chance to win, I guess. I'll be announcing the winner over on my Twitter account and also in the description box of this video in a week's time. So good luck everyone, and thank you so much for watching. Give the video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Usually in my quad I haven't... I did burp then. Oops. Usually I just crack... There. Okay, next favourite is a... Okay, next This is like... Am I recording? Oh my god, I have pins and needles so bad. Pins and needles! Why do I always cross my legs when I film? Oh my god, I can't feel my toes, they're numb. It's the amount of coverage that you... Ugh. Oh no, foundation on my leg. Okay, so now that I've got Night Moth pencil all over my lips, I'm going to go over the top with Kate Moss for Rimmel lipstick in number 107.